Hello and welcome back. I want to wish all my students a happy and prosperous new year. Today we are going to study one new chapter, that is chapter 5, Arithmetic Progression of class 10. I am Surajit and you are watching my YouTube channel ECONOMATRIX Day. No drama, no confusion, but only education.
This could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
So students, today we are going to study class 10, chapter 5, Arithmetic Progressions. And this chapter, in short, we say AP. Okay, in short we say AP, Arithmetic Progression. Okay, and this is a introduction. Okay, so we will understand the basics of this chapter. Okay, so let's start. Now students, in our day-to-day life or in the nature, okay, in nature also we observe certain patterns, okay, or many patterns we observe. So in nature we observe many patterns. For example, like petals of a sunflower. You have seen a sunflower, the petals, okay, small, then little bit bigger, then again bigger, okay. So this is one pattern of a the petals of a sunflower. Then the holes of a honeycomb. You have seen honeycomb. So the holes also has a certain pattern is there. Then the spirals on a pineapple, okay, pineapple fruit is there. So the spiral shape is there. So in that spiral shape also one pattern is there. Okay, so we are now focusing on the word pattern. Okay, now what is this pattern? What does this pattern mean? Because I am focusing on the word pattern. Okay, like petals of a sunflower, holes of a honeycomb, spirals on a pineapple. Okay, so let us know more about this pattern in our, this is the in nature we observe. In our day-to-day life also there are certain patterns. Okay, so let us know about these patterns in our day-to-day life. Okay, now in our day-to-day life, if I say talk about day-to-day life, day-to-day life. So in our day-to-day life, if I talk about and if I give you one example, suppose Mr. Roy got a job. Okay, Mr. Roy got a job. Okay, and his salary is rupees 5,000. So Mr. Roy got a job and his salary is rupees 5,000 with annual increment of rupees 500. Okay, so Mr. Roy got a job and his salary is rupees 5,000 and with annual increment is rupees 500. Okay, so suppose this is first year when he joins the company or the office, and the first year he will get how much? Rupees 5,000. Now after completion of 1 year, from the second year, he will get how much rupees? 5,500, because it is told only annual increment is how much? Rupees 500. So 5,500. Then after completion of the second year, then his salary will become, third year it will become what? Rupees, again 500 will be added. So it will become 6,000. Okay, Then after completion, 4th year, it will be how much? Rupees 6,500. So this is known as a pattern. Okay, one pattern is there. 5,000, 5,500, 6,000, 6,500. Okay, so I hope you have understood what is the meaning of the word pattern. Okay, like this many patterns we will be observing. Okay, let us do some more examples, then it will be more clearer to you. Okay, now let us see some more examples, some more patterns. Okay, see here I have written some numbers. Okay, example 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this many examples are there. So if you see the first example, 1, 2, 3, 4 dot dot dot. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, dot. Now here also 100, 70, 40, 3, 3, 3, 3, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0 dot dot dot, minus 1.0, minus 1.5, minus 2.0, minus 2.5 dot dot dot. So these numbers, okay, these numbers are all the numbers, these numbers are all known as what? They are known as terms. What they are known as? They are known as terms. Okay, so we can say this is the starting term or the first term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term, like this way all are known as terms. Now let us go much deeper in these numbers. Okay, let us see much more. So first example is 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first one I told you, it is the first term, this is the second term, third term, fourth term. Or we can say the first term as the preceding one and the second one is the successive term. Okay, again this one, if it is preceding, this is successive. Okay, if this is preceding, this is successive term. Okay, now if you see with the preceding term, if I add 1, then I am getting the successive term. Okay, that means I am adding here plus 1. Okay, again with the second term or the preceding term, if I add 1, I am getting the successive term. Again if I add 1, I am getting the successive term, that is 4. So one fixed number when I am adding to these terms, then I am getting the successive term. Clear? Again see here, this is the preceding, this is the successive term. Again if I take this is preceding, then this is successive term. Okay, now here what I am doing, here I am subtracting, if you see 30 from the preceding term, then I am getting the successive term. Again from the preceding, if I take this one preceding, if I subtract 30, okay, then I am getting the successive term. Okay, the first one is called preceding term and the next one is called successive term. Okay, that means before, after, which you have learned in the lower classes, the same thing is only here. Okay, but a new name, preceding term, successive term. Again if you see here 3, 3, 3, 3. Now you will ask me, sir, here you are not, what you are adding? Now you can say we are adding with this term, we are adding 0. Same again adding 0, again adding 0, again adding like this way. So it will be 3, 3, 3, 3. So here we can see that these numbers, I told you a pattern is there. Okay, so this is also one pattern, this is also one pattern, this is also one pattern. Okay, like this way, this is also one pattern. Here you see you are adding plus 1 and you are getting the successive term minus 2. Again with minus 2, if you are adding plus 1, you are getting the successive term minus 1. Again here also you see, if you add, okay, minus 1.0 and you are getting minus 1.5, that means you are subtracting minus 0.5 or you are adding minus 0.5 also. So minus 1.0 minus 0.5 is ultimately minus 1.5. Okay, so here also minus 0.5, here also minus 0.5. Clear? So this pattern, such pattern is only known as arithmetic. It is only known as arithmetic progression. Clear? So this is only known as arithmetic progression. When it is arithmetic progression, when you are adding or you are subtracting, okay, a fixed number with the preceding term to get the successive term, okay, then only it is a arithmetic progression. See, fixed number, plus 1 every time, okay, minus 30, then only it is a arithmetic progression. If you are not adding a fixed number with the preceding term, then it is not an arithmetic progression. Only when you are adding a fixed number, okay. So I think you have understood what is arithmetic progression, okay. Now let us know the definition of arithmetic progression. So an arithmetic progression is a list of numbers. Just now I have written before this only some numbers. So those are the list of the numbers, okay. Many examples I have told you, okay, in which each term, every term is obtained by adding a fixed number. Can you see? You are adding a fixed number to the preceding term, okay, except the first term. The starting term, you have to exclude it, okay. Like if I say an example, if I give one example, okay, suppose if I take one example, like the first term is 10, okay. Now this first term, it is known as first term, okay, and with this first term, if you add, suppose what number you want to add, suppose you want to add 10 only, okay, so then it will, the preceding term, this is preceding also as well as the first term, so with this you are adding 10, so it is becoming 20, you are getting the successive term, okay. Then again you are, this is preceding, you are adding 10, so it is becoming how much? 30, okay. Again adding 10, 40, again adding 10, 50, like this way it will go on. Clear? So what is the fixed number you are adding? You are adding here 10, you are adding here 10, you are adding here 10, okay, you are adding here 10. So every time you are adding a fixed number, okay. Now this fixed number, okay, this fixed number, this plus 10, it is known as what? Common difference. It is known as common difference, or in short we say D, okay, common difference. This is known as common difference, okay. And this common difference can be three things. It can be positive also, it can be positive also, it can be negative also, it can be zero also, okay. It can be positive also, it can be negative also, it can be zero also. Clear no? And this common difference can be a fraction also, a decimal number also. Clear? So if you like my channel, then please subscribe and give a like to my channel, okay. And don't forget to press the bell icon so that whenever I upload such videos, you will get the notifications first, okay. Now after this, let us know one more example, okay, or let us see one more example. Suppose if I take one easy example, okay, suppose 3, okay, and I am adding one fixed number, suppose plus 2. So 3 plus 2 will become 5. Again plus 2, 7. Again plus 2, 9. Dot dot dot. Now what I told, the starting one is known as what? 3. 3 is known as what? First term. Okay, first term. Or you can say like this also, FIRST, first term. Now this first term we denote with one alphabet, that is A. Okay, and every time what I am doing, every time I am adding one fixed number, plus 2, here also plus 2, here also plus 2. Okay, so already I told you that this fixed number, that is plus 2, is known as what? Common difference. Okay, common difference. And this one in short, what we know? It is known as D. So once we understand that what is first term and what is common difference, then we can frame the general form of an AP. Now what is the general form of an AP? Now these numbers, it can be made, a pattern can be made. First one is first term A. And how I got the second term? With the first term I added plus 2. What is plus 2? It is the D. Clear? No? So A plus D. Okay. Then again what I am doing? A plus 2D. Then again A plus 3D. Dot dot dot. This is the general form. Now you will say, sir, how 2D is coming? Now 2D is coming in this way. If you see nicely, see A plus 2D. So A plus 2D means D plus D. 2 times, na? So A is how much? A is 3. And D is how much? 2. Again 2. So what you are getting? 5 plus 2, 7. See, you are getting 7. So if we don't write like this way, if we simply write A plus 2D, then A is 3 plus 2 into D is how much? 2. So what you are getting? 3 plus 4, 7, like this way. Again, if I take the third one, A plus 3D, okay. Now A plus 3D, A is how much? 3 plus 3 into D is how much? 2. So 3 plus 3 to the 6. So what you are getting? 9. See, you are getting 9. Clear? So this is the general form. Okay, the general form of an AP. I hope up to this much it is clear. Okay, I will request all the students to go through the class more nicely. Okay, watch 2-3 times, pause it, again watch it. Okay, and then in the next part we will start solving sums also. Okay, and if you understand these pattern and the general form, okay, nicely, then the sums will be much more easier. Okay, arithmetic progression is an easy chapter, so it is not a difficult chapter. You will understand more nicely. So I request all the students to understand this general form of an AP, and the first term is known as A, common difference is known as D. Clear or no? And the pattern. Okay, you have to understand the pattern also. Okay, so thank you for watching my video. Keep smiling, stay healthy, and once again I wish all my students a happy and prosperous new year. Thank you.